If you've been seeing Ignyt pop up and you want to know what it actually is, and whether the pre-launch page is worth your attention, I've got you. In this review, I'm going to break down the offer, the launch positioning, the daily execution angle, and the pricing clues that are actually visible on the page. Ignyt is being presented as more than a single product name. The page connects it to a broader launch story with BMore, and that matters because the whole pitch is about clarity. The idea is simple. Ignyt gives people a product story they can understand, while BMore gives them a daily framework to follow. So instead of a confusing launch, the page is trying to make the offer feel clean, organized, and easy to act on. This feels aimed at people who want structure. If you like having a step-by-step path, and you don't want to guess what to say or do next, that is clearly who this page is speaking to. It talks about product messaging, daily action steps, follow-up resources, and a launch window, which tells me the focus is on helping a buyer or partner stay ready and consistent. One of the most interesting parts is the BMore side of the offer. The page describes BMore as a daily execution stack with focus tools, movement, gratitude, breathwork, brainwave audio, and structured business actions. That is a strong positioning move because it turns the product from just a label into a routine people can picture using every day. The page repeatedly says Ignyt gives a simple product story around energy, metabolism, lifestyle goals, and a routine people can picture using. That is helpful because many offers fail when the message is too abstract. Here, the language is more grounded. It sounds like the brand wants the buyer to understand the offer quickly and communicate it clearly. I also noticed Ignyt 750 and Try Ignyt. Those appear to be the next step paths the page wants people to use, whether that is for the parent company back-office path or for product curiosity. That is useful because it suggests the funnel is trying to keep the journey simple instead of overwhelming people with too many options. Now for the practical part. The page clearly says reserve your free spot, so the front-end access shown here is free reservation based. It also says all prices are listed in USD, but it does not show a full public checkout price on this page. So if you're trying to evaluate the real cost, the honest answer is that the visible page gives access and launch positioning, but not a full price ladder. There are two important trust signals on the page. First, the Ignyt money-back guarantee is mentioned, with the note that it applies only to regular size, single-unit purchases. Second, the page mentions a $10,000 BMore guarantee, while also saying terms and qualifications may apply. That tells me the brand is trying to add reassurance, but the fine print still matters. The best thing here is the clarity. The page keeps coming back to a few core ideas: a simple product story, a daily routine, a free reservation, and a launch window. That makes the offer easy to understand. I also like that it spells out country availability and reminds you that not every product or promotion is available everywhere. That kind of transparency is useful. In my view, Ignyt is best for people who want an organized launch experience and a framework they can follow without overthinking. It also fits people who like guided systems, simple positioning, and a clear next step before launch goes live. If you want a complicated, feature-heavy pitch, this is probably not the angle. But if you want structure and clarity, it makes sense to look closer. My take is that Ignyt is a clean pre-launch page with a clear message. Give people a simple product story, pair it with a daily execution system, and make the next step easy to understand. The page is strongest on clarity, launch urgency, and structure. Just keep in mind that the public page does not show full checkout pricing, so the free reservation is the visible entry point here. If you want to check it out, use my link in the description.